everybody, and welcome to the Bloody Bunch podcast number 9. This week with me, Belfour, with...
Buddy.
Yeah, boy! So, this week, it was a lot of fun. We had a video come out every single day except for Wednesday, which kind of sucked. I was almost on the ball this week. But
It's always another day.
I know, but to be fair, Wednesday wasn't my fault. My internet messed up. So, technically not my fault. Technically, ISP.
ISP.
For some reason, I totally forgot that. I don't
Lot
know. But wait, I can't remember. What was it? Was this week Shell Shock? Is that what I released this week?
I believe so.
Yes, because of the banana. You guys should definitely check out the Shell Shock Let's Play this week, along with the Monopoly Let's Play, and the second episode of Monsters and Misfits, which was so much fun. I didn't realize that I totally forgot to do an outro for it, so I had to make a specific outro for this one. And like the newer videos too are gonna have its own customized border, which is gonna be pretty cool. Worked on that the other night. Lauren gave me some really, really helpful suggestions, so that's pretty cool.
I don't want to take that out of context, so I'm glad that long pause became something. Shut up.
And then hopefully this coming week, we might have a couple of other Let's Plays. Rocket League is coming out this week. At least one of them is.
Ooh.
We recorded a couple of those this week, along with... We recorded something else, and I can't remember. My days are all out of whack.
Did we record any Left? No, we didn't record any Left 4 Dead.
No, we did record Left 4 Dead. Oh my god, I'm excited for that. Maybe that
okay.
that has a high possibility of coming out on Wednesday.
Oh, cool.
Which is going to be pretty cool. But I'm trying to think of what happened this week. Other than recording, not much has happened. Have you seen Ghostbusters yet?
No, because I'm a broke bachelor.
Woo! Story of my life. People are saying that's kind of mixed reviews. Half of the people saying that it's good, the other half saying that it sucks because that's what they were expecting. So, kind of sounds like it's kind of like a middle divide. Some people like it. Some people thought it was too much. Some people I'm hearing that a lot of people laughed a couple of times throughout the movie, but it wasn't the greatest movie.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I'm gonna check it out. That way, I can be objective about it. Initially, with the trailers, I had absolutely no interest in it. But I like to have an opinion about a movie, like without, going in guns loaded. Not going in not liking it.
Yeah.
So, but hopefully, I mean, it's a movie, so hopefully I am entertained by the end of it. That's what counts. Did you ever... I need to record another episode of Oregon Trail. Eventually. Which will probably be this week I'll record it. Thankfully, we have a lot of stuff that we can fall back on.
Yeah, because instead of it just being like 1 or 2 videos and that's it, it's like
now I
2
think,
days of like a week's worth of content.
Yeah, we have a lot of stuff that is coming out, which is great. Which means I actually have it set up for Tuesday, Wednesday specifically, because those are 2 videos that I already have. But I'm going to try to schedule this entire week worth of content. That way, every single day, you're guaranteed to have an episode come out of some type of thing.
I have a question.
What's up?
Did we also record GoldenEye or no?
I don't think we did.
Okay.
No, we didn't because people came in at different times.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
But that is something that we should definitely record because that is a fun game. It's also a free-to-play game, so if you guys are listening, you guys should check out GoldenEye Source. Yeah. There's a couple of things you guys need, but just go Google it. You guys can do it. I believe in you. They're big. They're grown-ups or kind of grown-ups. They're peoples with.
They could just be squeakers, and that just they gotta
squeakers.
You don't know what squeakers are?
No.
Squeakers is a term that mostly been used in first-person shooters, specifically in Call of Duty, that would name a person that was under the age of 12, that their voices are high.
Squeakers.
So it'd be squeakers. I would just yell into the microphones.
Well, I'm hoping that majority of the people listening are not squeakers. If you are a squeaker, I mean, kudos to you, bro. I mean, you know, MLG status, 3660 no scope. Don't forget to throw out the trash after that kill.
Your hot pockets are done.
Dude, as a bachelor, I'm so disappointed that I don't have more hot pockets in my life.
Son of a bitch.
I need more. I had 2 last week, and that was about it. I'm gonna buy a big box of Hot Pockets.
Don't stockpile.
Hot Pockets, if you want to sponsor us, please let us know. I'm not gonna say no, because man, I love Hot Pockets. I remember going to my friend's house, and for some reason he always had Hot Pockets, like all the time. So whenever I would go over, I'd be like, "Hey, yo, can I have Hot Pockets and rice?" Because I'm Asian and I love rice.
Thank you for clarifying that, because everyone who listens to this podcast is going, "What's the rice for? I thought he only wanted Hot Pockets."
I think they're still questioning why I had rice with Hot Pockets.
Now, I would want to try that, because that actually sounds pretty good, especially if you mash it together.
Oh, dude, it's so good. It's so good. Well, like what I used to do is because you just have the rice on the side, and then you zap the Hot Pocket, bring it out, put it in a little cardboard thingy because it's super hot, bite into it, and then you just put the rice on top of it as you're eating it, so it's kind of like a burrito, but it's kind of like you're just putting a topping on it. Oh, it's so good.
Ooh.
Love Hot Pockets.
Hot Pockets.
I can't remember. There used to be like a long jingle. Like there's a long thing.
Probably look it up at the end of this.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. If you guys are listening, you guys should definitely check that out. But oh my god, there was a commercial. Lauren sent me a commercial for Vegemite.
Oh no!
So for the people that don't know, one of my friends, her name is Lauren. She lives in Australia, and I'm learning a lot of stuff about Australians. And that football is not football, it's like Australian football, and it's a thing with like 50 meters and a square and a thing, and it has like poles, like Quidditch. Anyway, she sent me this really creepy, like, Vegemite commercial where it's like, it's black and white, and it's all these kids in like these weird British, like, military outfits with drums, like a little drummer boy outfit.
Oh, okay.
And it's creepy because it's just like them just saying, Vegemite, Vegemite. You guys have to check it out. Just look up the Vegemite commercial, and you guys will understand what I'm talking about.
I think that would haunt my dreams.
She was singing it the other day, and I was like, what the hell are you talking about?
Oh my god.
And she showed me a video, I'm like, this is what you were singing? Like, for real? But it's interesting. Australians are interesting.
Yeah, very interesting.
Australian football looks intense, though. Like, Australian football looks like a combination of soccer, rugby, and yeah, I mean, it looks intense. If you guys ever get a chance, check it out. It looks way more entertaining than American football. You know, where you get to see 30 seconds of a play and then 40 minutes of a break. It's great. Good job, America. Great way to make being physical lazy. Let's get physical.
This commercial is fucking creepy.
Oh, you're looking at the...
Oh, God, no. Stop. I need to stop.
It's pretty bizarre. You're just like, what is going on here? This makes absolutely no sense. Whoa. Total dead air.
Sorry. I was just like, I thought we were good.
I was like, I needed to say something, but there are no words going through.
Yeah, that's funny.
So, because I looked at Twitter, apparently there's some celebrity drama going on.
What else is new?
I don't know. I just thought I'd bring it up just because it's something that I read. Like, it's all over my Twitter, so it's like, what the fuck? And of course, it has to do with the stupid Kardashian people.
Yeah, Kardashians, and I think Taylor Swift is involved.
Yeah, some stupid crap like that. If you're interested in something like that, Google it. It's annoying. Stop tweeting about it. Twitting? I said twitting.
Twitting.
Twit about it. No.
Hashtag twit.
if you're gonna tweet something, at least tweet something that's relevant. Because they're very irrelevant. At least in my eyes. I don't like either of them. Sue me. Please don't sue me. This is America. People can sue me for anything.
You can just for looking at you wrong. Hey, I'm gonna sue you. It's like shit.
It's like, alright, cool. You spend all that money on a lawyer explaining why you're freaking suing me then. And then I lose the case, and then I owe $30,000. It's like, what?
And you were supposed to just like, $350 and it went to $5,000 because they had a good lawyer.
The American school system. The American jury system, everyone. Judicial thingies. America, go to school. Stay in school, kids.
I want that on a shirt with Uncle Sam saying, America, go to school. I want that on a shirt.
We should totally sell shirts. I'm trying my best to research what is the best way for us to sell shirts. Because I want to be able to print our own shirts rather than going through a third party, which like costs more fees. So, like, I would like to be able to sell a shirt for like $15, but because of all the different fees and stuff, I have to sell things for like $22. And most people our age can't do that because most of the people who listen to our stuff are cheap bachelors, bachelorettes who have no money, who have like hand-me-down clothes. So I'm trying to figure out a way to kind of, try to find the best way to sell some merch for everyone that's affordable. That way you guys can support us, and hopefully we can continue making more content because it is a lot of fun, something I love to do. I love producing different content. It keeps me up at night. Other than women. It keeps me up at night. Who am I kidding? Forever alone.
Wow.
But, no, it's all good. It's all good. You excited for... Oh, we're going to be recording on Tuesday nights, which is fun. What else is... I don't think anything else exciting has really been going on. Trying to think here. I'm trying to think of like newsy stuff. I don't think much has happened in the news other than hearing, unfortunately, about just did you hear the crap that happened in Baton Rouge?
Yeah.
Like, I can't deal with it, man.
Yeah,
I just cannot deal with tragedy.
No, I don't think anybody can.
Oh, look at this. This is newsworthy. Mark Hamill reads dialogue from animated film Batman: The Killing Joke during Star Wars Celebration. That's cool. That is awesome. So Star Wars Celebration is a thing that's happening in Europe right now. They're showcasing some of the things from was it Rebels Season 3?
Oh yeah, I saw that.
And what's the new one? Rogue One. So I think, if I remember correctly, my friends were telling me that they came out with like a 3-minute behind-the-scenes thing for Rogue One. And it's not even done yet, so they're still bringing stuff out for Rogue One. They had like a teaser poster where it was like, it's so, like, the teaser poster looks so cool. It's like a beach, and then you have AT-ATs, and then you have the huge Star Destroyer in the back. Or not Star Destroyer, you have the Death Star in the background, and it looks so cool. I'm really, really excited for Rogue One. Luckily, it'll be coming out in theaters in December.
Yeah, when they showed the trailer for Season 3 of Rebels, I was like, no.
It looks pretty cool. Like, I was excited for Season 2. I hate Ezra. I think Ezra is probably the most annoying main character to a series ever written. And it pisses me off that he's a Jedi. It's like, seriously, like, I get, like, he has to grow as a person, yada, yada, yada. There needs to be story there. But freaking Christ, like, stop making him so selfish?
Yeah.
And so childish. Like, it's driving me nuts.
Well, in the trailer, it looks like he's somewhat matured a little bit more, and...
Well, it looks like time has passed between Season 2 and Season 3.
Because of Kanan's facial hair and everything.
Dude, and Kanan's fucking badass helmet. Did you see that?
Yeah.
He looks
pretty cool.
Fucking beast. But I'm curious to see what they're gonna do with Ahsoka. And it's funny because I hated Ahsoka in the animated series.
But
I hated her. I could not stand her. I think her character is so annoying. She is such a badass in season 2.
No shit, she is.
She was probably one of my favorite characters in season 2. Just because, like, she's mature. She's like, she has that, like, kind of stature to herself. It's like, girl, I can see you on screen all the time now. But they left a good cliffhanger for season 2 with, like, her fate, like, obviously Canyon's fate, and I think they used Darth Maul really well.
I was very surprised when I saw him in season 2.
Yeah, I was like, wow, this is interesting. Very interesting. But it totally worked for it.
Oh, yeah, it did.
If you guys are interested, go check out the stuff for season 3 for Rebels, because it's a lot of fun. If you guys haven't seen Rebels, you guys totally should. It has a very... I mean, it's obviously a cartoon for kids, but if you like Star Wars, it's very much a Star Wars type of story.
Oh, yeah.
And what's really cool... I mean, what I thought was really cool about Rebels is a lot of the concept art that they used for characters and buildings and, like, vehicles and everything. Those are original concepts from, like, the archives of Lucasfilms when they were creating the original Star Wars. Like, all those concepts, like, the way Chopper looks. Chopper is the droid for this scene. That was the original concept for R2-D2. Which I think is awesome. And then their ship, I believe, is an original concept for the, the big, I can't remember what the ship is called, but it's the big white one that the Imperial uses, that looks like a Y, like an upside down Y, and then when it lands, it foils up.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, but I can't think of the name.
Yeah, I can't remember, but that's what their ship was originally based on. So it's really cool. Like, if you're a huge Star Wars nerd, you would definitely like Rebels. The writing got way better in season 2.
Yeah, I would agree to that. It got a little bit better. And
season 1 kind of dragged on in the very beginning. But man, like when season 2 kicked off, it was like boom, storylines galore.
Yeah, I think just me, because just for certain reasons, I enjoyed seeing Captain Rex and Commander Wolf in season 2. So
I think that's a pretty cool. I think again, like I wasn't a huge fan of the animated series.
Yeah,
but there are.
What about the animated movie? Fair enough.
I mean, I liked the Cartoon Network animated series for a while.
Oh, that one was good.
But it's not canon.
Don't remind me, please.
But I thought it was a lot of fun. I don't know. There was something about the Clone Wars animated show that I didn't like because
didn't get your attention.
Well, because it was a lot of flub. Like it was a lot of like story that made no sense, like chronologically.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't find an interest in the story because I know where it's leading to anyway.
Yeah.
Like even though now it's canon, like it still doesn't really make sense to me. I guess. I don't know. Like it's a good show. You guys should watch it. You guys should enjoy it. Just for me personally, I couldn't get into it. I will say though, the last season, which is on Netflix because they couldn't have it on. Well, I forgot. When was it? Cartoon Network or what network was it that it was on?
For the animated series?
Yeah.
Cartoon Network.
Okay, so like Cartoon Network had it, but Cartoon Network ended up canceling it before the final season. But Netflix picked up the final season. So if you guys are confused about anything, you guys should definitely check that out on Netflix. I think it might still be there. If not, then you guys can just Google it. You guys are kids. You guys know what I'm talking about. Proxies, Pirate Bay.
But the only thing is just that with the last season is that or when they stopped, it was just they wanted to keep going towards Order 66, but they got cut, which I thought was kind of sad. Even though a lot of people knew it was going to happen, it was just seeing it from different perspectives would have been interesting.
Well, like, see, for me, I would have been annoyed with that because you already have episode 3.
Yeah, I know. It was supposed to lead up to episode 3.
Well, see, and that's the thing that kind of annoys me is like they should have just bridged that gap. That's it. That's all they needed to do. That's all they needed to do. All they needed to do was end it to where you see Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin getting into their ships and going to war. That would have been a perfect way to end the series. Because that would mean you can watch Clone Wars, you can watch the animated series, and then immediately lead into episode 3. But no, that makes sense. Instead, they ended on fucking Yoda talking about shit. And I'm like, why? Why do you do this? Like, it's such a missed opportunity.
Yeah. Again, they were kind of cut towards the end.
I know it's not their fault. I know, writers have to go through producers who think they know everything. But it's okay. That's why we are going to be writing our own stuff, and that's why we are going to be producing our own things. And speaking of that, so my friend Haley is such a doll, and if you guys are interested in the D&D stuff, she is doing renditions of our characters. So if you guys want to look up our backstories, and eventually you guys will see our character portraits, you guys should go to bloodhaven.com. And check out the Monsters and Misfits tab. It has all of our characters' names. I have to edit it because I have to tell which one of us is playing those characters.
Mm-hmm.
But it's really cool. It kind of explains where our characters come from and why we act a certain way in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Because of course it's a role-playing game, and we like to get into character. So, and hopefully this time Kathy's camera will work.
Yeah, but again, it wasn't her fault. It was her computer.
Yeah, which I fixed. So,
yay.
So if you guys are going to watch it, Kathy is, I mean, obviously you guys will listen to her. She's on the podcast a lot. She is part of the D&D group, but we were having a ton of technical issues, so she's in the game, but she can't talk. So she just types all of her actions and stuff. So it worked out for what we needed. But the next, not episode 3, because episode 3 she's still like that.
4.
So episode 4, she will be there, and hopefully our party will be full finally, because there's always either 1 or 2 people out.
Or they eventually come in towards the end.
Yeah,
which is fine.
I mean, it works, but
mm-hmm.
trying to keep it interesting. But I'm having a lot of fun with the D&D stuff. Every time, like the second one that we did, I was like, oh my god, like I want more. Like I want to keep playing. And that's how you know it's fun. That's how you know your group is doing well, is when you want to continue going, even when you're tired.
I was just very surprised that I really got into it, because I never touched D&D in my life. And then doing it once, I was like, I want to do it again.
It's a lot of fun. I mean, I know D&D is a very stereotypical, like, oh my god, you live with your mom in your basement and, like, yada, 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 neckbeard. But no, it's a lot of fun. Like, it's seriously, if you're an actor, I think you would love D&D. Honestly, like, I think you would love the aspect
I can see that.
Of creating your own character based on certain rules. I mean, D&D has, like, guidelines for stuff, but it's really lenient. Like, you can add stuff to your character. I mean, like, my backstory is pretty interesting. I like my backstory. I like knowing that my mom died in a flame and I got beat up by humans because they're assholes, because I'm a half-elf. But it's a lot of fun. You create your own character. And if you have a good DM, your DM explains, like, why you guys are together and, where you guys are going. And then it's a lot of fun bouncing off of each other. I like Buddy because Buddy is like a fucking, you're an orc. No, you're not an orc.
No, I'm a dwarf paladin.
You're a dwarf paladin. And he's such an asshole.
Fuck you, okay?
Buddy's like nice and stern. He's like, I don't like people. I'm just going to stare at thee. And it's like, you know what? Fuck you, Tordek. What you gonna do? You gonna fight me?
Maybe.
Holy powers, bitch.
I have somewhat holy powers too, motherfucker.
I don't think I have holy powers. Wait. But no, it's a lot of fun. And another thing too is, like, I don't like being too, like, precise with shit. Which is
like number crunchers.
Yeah, number crunchers. Number crunchers is a term where, like, things have to be done a specific way and have to be rolled a specific way. And it's like, you know what? That doesn't really make things fun. And that's why I adore Jeremy, who is our dungeon master, because he's very lenient with that, and he does things on his feet, which I like, because I like having an outline, but I don't like having things set in stone, because it's always nice to throw something out that surprises everyone, and that's what Jeremy does.
Yeah, it's like you have your idea, you know what you're gonna do. Here's this and this. Everything else in between that is free for all.
Exactly.
Basically.
A good example of that is in episode 3.
Mm-hmm.
He threw something at us, and we couldn't do shit.
Oh, we couldn't do anything.
We were like, okay, what can we do? What do we have? Can I do this? Can I do this? It's like,
so
nope,
we can't do shit.
Nope. Nope. There's 30 people around you. You're all tied up, and you can't do shit. It's like, oh well, then that's the case. Then I'm just gonna stand here and do absolutely nothing. and
Hey,
yell at the
at least you don't have like 4 people guarding you.
But there's like 29 people all around us.
I know, but I meant like personal,
True. But anyway, you guys should definitely check out Monsters and Misfits. It's seriously a lot of fun. I'm hoping you guys like it too. If you guys do, just please leave a like on the video, comment down on it. If you guys want to see anything else, just comment below and just share it around. I think it's a lot of fun. I would like to build up a smaller D&D community just to see how things work. But it's a lot of fun. What else we got? We got, I think that's it. This one might be a little shorter than normal, but that's okay. We're averaging about 35 minutes per podcast, which is fine.
That's not bad.
Yeah, so I think that's a good length of time for people to listen to us.
Yeah.
Hopefully, eventually, we will have some more people on the podcast crew. It's kind of hard for us because typically we record at night, just because everyone has lives and life sucks. And then sometimes you'll have me that oversleeps, and because my body hates me, it's like, hey, love yourself, go to sleep sometime. And then I do, and then I never wake up, and that's what happened tonight. But we hopefully will have more people on next week. Buddy, is there anything else that you wanted to talk about?
No.
All right, straight up like that. All right, guys, if that is the case, then we are out of here for this week. Don't forget to subscribe to the podcast on iTunes and SoundCloud. Please share the podcast around. Hopefully we'll have some more people be interested and talk about some more stuff. We always enjoy hearing your feedback. Follow the Facebook page. Just check out Blood Drain. Don't forget to check out the YouTube channel, which is Bloodhaven. And don't forget to check out the website as well, which is bloodhaven.com. And we will check you guys out in the next podcast. So, bye!
Later.